All right, we're headed to the gym on a Saturday. Very strange. We're switching up our scheduling a little bit. We're gonna go to the gym 4 days a week instead of just 3. So, coach switched up our program. I think I told you guys this already, but if I haven't, I guess gone into the details about it. Doing 4 days a week. The 3 days in the week were, I guess, like not as many exercises or I guess movements in those days. I think Saturday today we're doing 5. So I think that's the most that we have on a specific day. And the movements we have today are all upper body. So we should get a nice little pump in today. Should feel real good. Oh, and maybe, just maybe, I'll be looking real nice. We'll see. We shall see. But we're doing low rep bench today. So we're going to go for sets of 4, and our top set of 4 is going to be at RPE 7. So I think that's going to be a 130 kilo, which is, oh goodness, what is that in pounds? I actually don't know what that is in pounds. Why don't I know what that is in pounds? Regardless, 130 kilos. I'm sure I'll tell you later in this video what it actually is. Or you could just like type in your calculator app right now and know. But I'm just stupid. So there is that. Anyway, we're going to do that. I know there's some lat pull down stuff. Oh, wait, no, we're doing some incline dumbbell bench as well. That's going to be interesting. I haven't done that in a minute. That'll be fun. I am looking forward to that. That should be a good movement. There's that. Let's see. I know there's some. Excuse me. There's some of that. I know we got some lat pull downs. Some version of lat pull down. And I know we got some arm stuff. So should be a good day. Should be a good day. There's no legs today. I don't have to squat. I don't have to deadlift. None of the difficult stuff. It's only the fun stuff today. Only the fun stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. However, my legs have been feeling pretty good this week. Those squats and deadlifts really, I don't know, they just felt good this week. There's like no lower back pain as well. It's been a good week. So that is positive. And I know out there, you guys out there, you like if you go to the gym consistently, you can relate to having like just pains that stick with you. Like that low back pain, that knee pain. You got that shoulder thing that bothers you whenever you bench. But right now, since that back pain is gone, I don't have anything that's bothering me. So, I mean, if there was wood, I would knock on it. But again, I'm not really not a guy who believes in the supernatural, right? Whatever. Anyway, I don't believe in that occult stuff, so I won't knock on wood, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so things are going real well. Things are feeling good. Those dumbbell RDLs I did yesterday, oof, I was feeling those, goodness. Yeah, after I woke up this morning, I could definitely feel it. It took its toll on my lower back. Not like pain, but I could feel it. I could feel that it was doing some work down there. So, I'm not against that. I'm kind of for it. Yeah. But today, all upper body. I'm kind of excited for that. See how it goes. I'll take you guys in there with me. And, yeah, it should be a good day. As all of you understand, all of you go to the gym, understand that upper body pump is something to look forward to. It's something that we will achieve today. But, yeah. Also something I was going through in this class I'm taking. I'm actually, so I guess I'll let you guys in. I'm taking an EMT class right now for future things I want to do down the road. But in the EMT class, we were learning about shock. And so one of the types of shock is compensated shock. So in that, it discusses how when your body is going into a state of shock to compensate for, I guess, the toll that it's taking on you. Like, your body has the ability to, I guess, hide those like crazy bad symptoms or the crazy bad effects that a certain ailment can be taking on you. And it's compensating for that. Therefore, compensated shock. And in the compensated shock, there is like, it's a vasodilation. So your veins and your arteries get larger. And there is a sign of lack of oxygen delivered to your brain. And because of that, you see like anxiety, agitation, and various other, I guess, people would characterize them as mental, not disorders, but ailments. Let's put it that way. And I was sitting there thinking about it, and I was like, I wonder if, this is my hypothesis, I'm thinking that most people, they're not dealing with compensated shock. But however, compensated shock is something that can be sustained for years. So it could be compensated shock. But regardless, I think people, because of their lack of fitness, have those symptoms of anxiety, agitation, all of those mental ailments, because there is like a lack of ability for your heart to pump enough oxygen to your brain, which are those symptoms for compensated shock. Your body, like, really working hard to compensate for its lack of ability in other places. So so as I was learning about that, I genuinely see, we see this spike in these ailments in the U.S. It could be anxiety, agitation, all those things I talk about. I think one of, I wouldn't say the biggest, but probably up there in the reason for why we see these mental disorders skyrocketing in the U.S., one of the reasons I would probably say is a lack of fitness. It's the lack of people's going to the gym, staying fit, being healthy, eating the good foods, things like that. Prioritizing their protein in their diet, making sure they're in a maintenance calorie range if they're in a healthy weight. And if they're overweight, they need to be in a calorie deficit. If they don't have enough weight, being in a calorie surplus. These are simple, I guess, discussions and pieces of knowledge that anybody should have. And for some reason, it's something that we're never taught. I guess, and one of the cool things I think has happened recently is the president deciding to reinstate the presidential fitness test back in elementary schools. I know Trump kind of gets people one way or the other. They're either totally for him or totally against him. However, in this attribute, I think like that's incredible. I think that's a crazy great attribute that he's trying to push back into schools. So I think this adds to it. It shows, it showed me as a kid the importance of being physically fit. And the abilities and health benefits that it gives you. And so taking this EMT class, I think it was just shown to me in a new light. That I think fitness, it covers a lot more than we would, and I guess it covers and fixes a lot more than we could ever imagine. I don't think people really understand fully the broad benefits that fitness can give you, health-wise, mentally-wise, all of the wises. So that was kind of interesting. Did not think I would be running, I didn't think I'd be running into those thoughts at EMT class, but I did. And because of that, I'm going to the gym today. Yeah, that's all, the only reason I'm going to the gym today, for sure, But we'll see how this feels today. And I think next weekend, I got to run like 8 miles. So that's going to be a fun one. I'll be going to the gym on that Saturday and running 8 miles, it's going to be a rough day. We'll see how it goes, though. But again, let's focus in on today. Let's focus in on getting this lift in, getting this nice little pump, and getting back home, getting something to eat. But I'm sure you guys will see me in a few seconds. I'll see you in a few minutes. Had to change the music. Someone was playing some kind of, I don't know, not Linkin Park. Had to throw this on. Had to get my music playing. I mean, I need my music for this nice upper body pump. Need to set it all up just for the, you know, yeah. This time you guys get to see me with a little pump cover on. I never do this. It's always like way too hot in here. So, but I finally get to, it's not like a million degrees in here today. So I can put like a regular shirt on to bench in, which is nice. Cause usually when I'm like benching in just like a tank top, like I'll slide more. But now that I have a shirt on, it's a little nicer. But well, we got this set of 4 coming up, and we got 2 more back off sets. And I'll just like keep you guys with me. But we'll have a bunch of other stuff after this that you get to see. Well, let's stop putting this off. Let's get this set of 4 done. I'm hoping this goes easy. I'm hoping. Yeah, I think last time I did a set of 5 at 170, or not 130, and it was like an RP 9. So if this goes for an actual RP 7, I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy. Yeah. So let's see how this goes. Ooh. That felt nice. Yeah. That's what I needed it to be. Oh yeah. It was supposed to be a 7. It did move pretty quick. But huh? No. I think that was a 7 for me. Because like my bench, like it goes like all the reps until failure look fantastic. They're moving quick. And it's like that second to last rep on RP 10, it'll move nice and quick. But then that last rep, it's like I just hit a wall. It's like, oh my gosh. So, dude, it's the long arms, man. I feel it. But no, I felt that moved good. That moved good. I'll take it. I think that was a 7. I think it was a 7. And I haven't done these in, I don't know, it's got to be like a year at least. But yeah, I mean, I started trying the 60s, felt way too easy. 65s, way too easy. And jump into 75s. We'll see how these feel. And then I'm supposed to do 1 set after this. And I'm thinking I'll probably have to jump up to 80 or 85. So we'll see how this goes. But I'm guessing this will be kind of nice. Yeah. But these are feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty easy. I think after this set, I'll be able to pop the cover. See how it looks. Right. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Alright. I'm thinking, let's see, trying to decide 80 or 85. It felt pretty good, but the last few felt they were getting harder. I mean, big whoop, going up 10 pounds each dumbbell makes it harder. It's crazy. But this is also, ooh, yeah, okay. I might jump up to 85. It's supposed to be RP 8. But the thing is, it's RP 8 between a set of 8 to 10. So I might just jump up to 85. And just, I know that RP 8 is going to be somewhere between 80 or between 8 and 10 or 85. I don't know if it's going to be I don't know if I'll be able to get to 10, but I know I'll be able to get to 8. So that's what we'll do. We'll jump to 85. We'll see how that feels. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Make this easy. Oh, goodness. It's sticking. Yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah. So that's going to be so much easier. I look better. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Chester Bennington is screaming 17 seconds for me. I gotta hit it. Yeah. All right. That felt good. Yeah, that was an 8 for 8. That was a good call. Yeah, that felt good. Felt that setting it up, I got to get used to that. Like going from the legs, setting it into the shoulder, ready for it. Got to get used to that. Because that left arm was taking its sweet time to get ready. But once I get used to that, I know those 85s are going to be easy. And soon enough, I'll be up to those 90s. But we'll see how this goes. I think we got some lat pull downs, then some arm stuff. So we'll see how the rest of this day feels today. Yeah. All right. I was wrong. It's not a lat pull down, it's a cable roll. So I did one set already. We'll see how this feels though. It felt pretty good. I'm gonna do doing 3 sets of 15. But I think we're just trying to get like used to this feeling. Because I was feeling it last one. Like it felt it was easy, but like I'm feeling the stretch and squeeze. But we'll do this for 2 more sets. Of course, we do everything the hard way here. You gotta sit on the floor for these. Ooh, fine. That's it. One more of those. Feels good. I think we got some arm stuff after this. Well, today's been a good day. Things moving well. No pain. This is a good day at the gym. It's a nice Saturday. I've done this before. We'll see how it goes. Oh, ooh, feeling that. It feels like a crazy squeeze and a stretch I haven't felt before. Feels good. Sure, I'm gonna like these. These are probably gonna shoot up like skyrockets. All right. Hi. Coach gave me a nice little present. He said the last exercise today is bicep workout of choice. So I'm doing something I haven't done in years, getting some preacher curls done. But I gotta kind of figure out where I'm sitting. I just did 30s. That felt real easy. We'll jump to 35s. And depending on how these feel, I'll either jump 40 or 45. But I'm guessing we'll probably go to 40s, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if my guns have anything to say about it, we'll go to 45s. Huh. Pray for me. All right, all right. Looks good. Okay. Ooh, that's feeling 45-ish. Yeah, we're going 45. Because again, these are sets of 8 to 10. So it's like my coach is wiring into the program me overshooting things. You know, it's like he knows what kind of guy I am. Let's get this last set done. Let's get home. I need food. I need food. All right. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. I can tell. Oh, I feel like this is gonna be a set of 8. Yeah, oh boy. If not on my right arm, my left arm for sure will be a set of 8. You know, let's just start out with left arm first, just so we know. Just so we know exactly how many we're getting. Because I can tell my left arm is the one that's weaker. Big surprise. It's the one that has like less blood flow. Makes sense. Here we go. Okay. Oh yeah, it was grind. This is not so easy.
Yeah, jeez. Gosh, compared to my left arm, that looks so easy. That felt so easy. But this is definitely the workout, the movement I need to be doing. It feels good. It feels good. Doesn't hurt. Feels like my biceps are getting nice and big. Well, let's get home. Let's get some food.
Oof. That was a good lift. That, yeah, it's weird. I always get out of the gym with some kind of, like, leg stuff done. Always. It's so weird getting out of there. My legs feel fine. They don't feel all jelly-like. I feel nice and comfortable. I went to a gym, and I got a pump, and my legs got to feel nice afterward. It's a strange feeling. It's a very strange feeling. But I'm for it. I could definitely go every Saturday with this. I think, yeah. I think this is something I can continue with. Yeah, but everything felt really good. That bench, I was thrilled with how that bench turned out. It was 130. That was like 185. Or no, 185. 285 or 286 for a set of 4. It was nice and easy. I mean, you guys saw it. It felt nice. No problems. I think my bench, I guess, I know my bench, like, specifically, there's something to it, to where, like, even if, like, an RPE 9, the rep before my last looks like super lightning fast. But then, the drop off between, like, the RPE 9 rep and that last rep is, like, crazy. Like, if you're measuring, like, the speed of the rep, like, all of my reps will be, like, super fast. But then that last, like failure rep just, like, completely drops off so quickly. It's not like a gradual decline in my bar speed over the set. I don't know why. I mean, it could be, like, because I have long arms. It could be the fast twitch versus slow twitch. I probably have more fast twitch muscles up there. I guess it makes sense. There's probably a few of those, like, contributing factors. But it could be why. But, I mean, that one it was definitely RPE 7. It was not hard. That was an easy set. I mean, I could feel it, but it was easy. I'm excited to see what comes from this. Doing these sets at RPE 4 on Saturdays. I think if I could bet money on it, we'll be above 315 in the next couple weeks. For that set of 4, I'm sure we will. Like, I would be surprised if we didn't jump above 315. Yeah, I could almost bet on it. Yeah. So we could get right around 140, 145 kilos. That'd be nice. I think that's 315, if I remember correctly. I think 140 is like 308. And then 145 is like 320, something right around there. I don't know for sure. I think that's what it is. But I'm sure we'll get right around there. But yeah, I would love, because I mean, we're coming up on my anniversary of the motorcycle crash. It would be incredible. I think I have some numbers I want to hit for that anniversary. I want to be able to squat. I mean, I've already hit my squat goal of hitting for like sets of over 400. I think last block I did 420 for a set of 4. So I hit my squat goal. I know my deadlift, I want to be hitting over 500 for a set. So I think right now we're in the set of 5 range. I know last block I did 440. It would be cool if this block, switching back to sumo, my back doesn't hurt anymore, if we could start hitting that 500 for a set of 5. That would be incredible. I would be very happy with that. But that seems like it's too much of a goal. I don't know. We'll see how it feels. We'll see how these deadlifts feel this block. Because I think it's... Is it just... I think it's only this block, and then that's all we have time for before the anniversary hits. So, reasonably, it would probably be like sets of 5 for my deadlift. Probably 475. I think we could set that as a reasonable goal, and I'm so sure we could hit that. Yeah, I'm not too worried about hitting 475. 500, if like we are moving and grooving, if we're really feeling it, I'm pretty sure we could hit 500. But it's a safe goal to say 475. I would not be disappointed if we hit that. Yeah, I'm really feeling just good. I know you guys out there, like the ones who consistently go to the gym, who have gone for a very, very long time, you understand the going to the gym, being able to hit those good numbers, and just not having any pain. That's just like, it kind of doesn't really get much better than that. Doesn't really get much better than that. It's a good time. But yeah, I think my bench, I want it to be above 315 the end of this block, or at peak of this block. I think we can get to 315 for that set of 4. Yeah, and then, yep. So I think those are my goals for our anniversary. And I think 9/11 is on a running day, so that'll be an interesting run day. Yeah, that's gonna be like, I mean, as you know, I am such an emotional dude. That's gonna feel weird running on that day. It's gonna feel really strange. And I know that's when my EMT class is also on that day. And I think at that time, we'll be closing out our trauma block. So that's going to be weird. That's going to be really weird. Because, I mean, that accident, if you do not know, falls square into that trauma block. So it's going to be very strange. But, yeah, I mean... Yeah, and I guess like all of those thoughts, getting to this anniversary of that fantastic day, it's got me thinking about serious stuff as well. Big surprise, I talk about serious stuff after the gym. I don't know what it is. Like, after I get done with my lift, for some reason, that's when the serious Mason turns on. I don't know why. Don't know why. But it does. But was thinking about, yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen the whole like, oh gosh, what's the musical that came out? It's wasn't it like Jesus Christ Superstar or something like that? But so I know there was like an older version of it. It was like, was it animated? No, it wasn't animated. No, it was like, was it another musical? I don't remember for sure. But they like redid it where it was like very much, so the person who played Jesus was a black woman who, I don't even know if I can say woman. It was a black person who was like on the LGBTQ spectrum, one of those things. And I heard, I didn't watch it. I'm probably never going to watch it, but I know a lot of people have been really... I've heard a decent bit about it online. And it just... Like... I watched a few clips from it, and it's like they don't even portray... Like... I mean, big surprise. They don't portray Jesus how he actually was portrayed in Scripture. You know. That's hard to believe, I know, really, from them. But, it just got me thinking. Like, it has this feeling of absolute terror in my heart for them. Like, I know a lot of people out there are really pissed. They're just super mad. Like, how dare they make fun of the God of the universe and portray him as something he designed the opposite of. Like, they made him to be something that Satan himself created. And I know a lot of people are super pissed about that. But that's not the feeling that I get from all of this. The feeling I have is like the deepest feeling of dread in my heart for those people. Because, I mean, I guess this ties into what I've been listening to and reading to in God's Word lately. Like how Ezekiel and Isaiah and other prophets, when they come in contact with God himself and they see him in his full glory, like in vision, it immediately makes the most holy men, I would say the most holy men of all time, I mean prophets, people who the Bible doesn't really rag on a bunch, but when they get compared, the most holy men of all time get compared to God himself, they look like scum. And they fall to their knees and beg for mercy. And that's a attribute that we see time and time again in God's Word. We have seen throughout his Word. So now for these people, just constantly ragging on the Lord, just rubbing his name in mud and using, I guess, the fruit of Satan himself to portray God in a just such a such a just terrible fashion. I can't think of those vocabulary words, but anyway, they just it's just not been. I do not look forward. If I were in their shoes, I would not look forward to meeting God on that day and having to give an account for what they have done and how they have spurned his name, and meeting the most holy of all beings, the one who created heavens and earth, who established the laws of physics, who established the minute details and complexity of the universe itself, from the smallest of details to the vastness of the universe, and like its multi-dimensional aspects. I mean, me studying quantum physics, being a mechanical engineer, and just the more you study it, like the more you understand it, the more you realize I don't understand it. It is the most complex and just confusing subject out there, because the universe is more complex and more intricate than we could ever imagine. And you are going to face the man who created that, the being who created that. And you're going to have to give an account for how you made fun of him and how you devoted part of your life to spurning his name, to rubbing it in the mud. I cannot believe that he has chosen to pull me out of that situation where he has cleaned me with his son's blood. Like he gave his own life to pay for those sins on my behalf. And he now treats me as one of his children. So I guess an aspect of all of this was when me seeing all of these portrayals and seeing clips of this musical, just begging God that he would work in their hearts. Because if he does not, oh goodness, I do not envy the situation they're going to find themselves in one day when they have to give an account for how they portrayed him. That's going to be absolutely terrifying. And that was, it gave me chills. It gave me chills. And I guess it doesn't, I guess there could be a tendency for you to, like, I guess, flaunt your own goodness, like your perceived, like, good works and righteousness, because you see other people make fun of God, and you can show people, oh, I don't do that. I show that I love him. But I would be in exactly the same place if it weren't for God's work in my heart himself. So, I mean, it just causes me to throw myself on my knees and thank him day in and day out. To where, I mean, like, this is just a small aspect into, like, the understanding I came to in my accident. every doctor that worked on me, every single one of them told me that they were absolutely mind blown that I made it through that. I think medical diagnosis was that it was a miracle. It was not my interpretation of the fact. It was the doctors themselves telling me that it was miraculous. It should not have happened. Just these two things, the accident and now this, I guess just goes on in my head. I think about it often. Think about things like this often. That God is the only one that really has any... He's the one who controls my life. I mean, he is sovereign over all of the things. But yes, I am responsible for the sinful aspects in my life. And from my point of view, there are decisions that are being made, and I am responsible for those decisions. But God, He is the one who is over all of this. And I can sleep soundly at night because I don't have to worry. Because I know that at the end of all days, at the end of all things, that He does all things for my good and especially His glory. I do not have to worry. That is rest assured. But yeah, things like this happening to me, and seeing those kind of aspects, or those like musicals and attributes in culture right now that make fun of Him. Yeah, it just consistently reminds me I need to humble myself and put myself in my place and hold His name high. Because compared to Him, I am nothing. I am absolutely nothing. I'm less than nothing. But the best thing is I am now worth everything to Him. And that's pretty darn great. Because He no longer sees me, He sees Christ Himself when He looks at me. And that is humbling, but yet incredible to think about. Humbling, but incredible. But yeah, those are the things I think about while I'm driving home. I don't know why. But yeah, I'll take it. I guess another great reason to continue to go to the gym. I can get swole and healthy for my wife and kids one day, as well as my community, my church. And it gets me thinking about those difficult subjects. But I think I'll throw you guys into my deadlift session next. You guys should see how that goes. It's my deadlift's going well. Sumo feels pretty good. Not really. This last week, it felt really good. I mean, I hit 420 for a set of 5, and it felt real easy. So, I mean, it's feeling like this 475 is going to be, it's easily achievable. And I think the 500 is going to be reasonably achievable. But, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I will see you guys then. But until then, I'm praying for you guys. You can keep praying for me that I will continue to improve inside the gym and outside. But I will see you later.